And Gordon, thanks for having me over.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Did you guys have a chance to take a look at the information that I sent over to you in the pre-list package?
I did.
I did not.
Great, okay. And well, you know, to start our presentation here, I've written down 3 really important questions for you.
Okay.
Number 1, do you guys absolutely have to sell this home?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you've definitely got to sell it.
Yeah, we do. We told you we're moving
Yeah.
to Atlanta, and you know it's a transfer, so
Right.
we've got to go.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Number 2, will you price your home to sell, or do you want to keep it on the market for, I don't know, 6, 8 months?
Well, I mean, we don't want to keep it on the market for that long. but-
Yeah, you know, no, we've got to be, you know, we've got just a couple of months to get it sold, but, you know, we don't want to give it away either, of
Right,
course, you
right.
know.
Of course
I
not.
think we're willing to be reasonable, sure.
Yeah, we think we are.
Great. Well, the third question is, really, do you guys want me to handle the sale for you?
Well, we definitely want to hear what you have to say, and then like I told you over the phone, we've got 2 other people coming out. So we've got appointments tomorrow, so we
Right.
were kind of thinking of, you know, maybe Friday making that decision.
That's kind of what we were thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not 100% convinced at this point that I'm the right agent?
We just want to do our homework.
Okay,
Yeah,
not a
exactly.
problem, no worries. So, Ann and Gordon, at the end of my presentation here today, one of 3 things will happen, okay? Number 1, you guys will have the opportunity to list your home with me, which of course I hope that you do.
Okay.
Number 2, you may decide not to list your home with me, and occasionally that happens.
Right.
Okay.
Number 3, if for any reason I don't feel like I can help the 2 of you get to Atlanta as a family by the end of March, I may decide not to take your listing. And I want you 2 to know up front, any one of those is fine with me.
That's
Fair
Fair
enough.
Yeah.
Sure.
So let's quickly go over the questions, Ann, that I asked you over the phone.
Okay.
Now, you guys are moving to Atlanta, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Right? And you're moving there because, Gordon, you got a job promotion.
Job promotion, yes.
Great, congratulations,
Thank
by
you.
the way.
Thank you.
And you said you had to be there by the end of March. Is that right?
Yes. I've got a report as of March 31st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, we'd like to go together, but, you know, we don't know how realistic that timing is, so I'm
Yeah.
prepared to stay back if I have to get
We've
the
talked
house
about that as an
sold,
option
and-
if need be.
Okay, but your goal is for the whole family to move
That's the
together
goal.
to Atlanta?
Yes.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Great. And you said you owe just under 100,000, is that right?
You
Yep.
checked on that
I
yesterday,
did.
right? Yeah.
I did. It's
Okay,
90
great.
something, yeah.
And you guys weren't thinking about trying to sell it on your own, were you?
No.
No, that's not at all what we want to do.
Perfect. And you did want all your cash out, correct?
Yes, yeah, we're going to need it to buy the house in Atlanta.
Great. Well, you know, Ann and Gordon, the good news, there's only 2 issues that we really have to look at here today.
Okay.
The first one is your motivation to get this home sold, which it seems to me like you guys are motivated, you're going.
We're going.
And
I've already
taking
taken the
that
job.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. We have no
Perfect.
choice.
Number 2 is the price that we set on your home. So
Okay.
I've prepared what we call the comparative market analysis.
Okay.
You know, there's 2 parts to the research that we do here. Part 1, we kind of call that fantasy land. That's what homeowners list homes for.
Right.
And I'm sure in the last 5, 6 years, you've seen a lot of fantasy land. The home goes up for sale, you see that for sale sign, but you never see it sold.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But we hear the market's getting better.
Yeah.
And it is.
Yeah.
You know, part 2, we call that reality.
Okay.
And that's what professional real estate agents like myself, they're going to go ahead and list and get your home sold for. So we're going to have to decide together, the 3 of us, where you want to spend your time.
Okay.
Good.
Fair enough?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So the purpose of the research in the comparative market analysis is to determine the value of your home in the eyes of a buyer. Are you guys familiar with how buyers determine value?
Well, I mean,
I think so, yeah. I mean,
look around at houses, look at the
Yeah.
internet,
Yeah, I mean, we've been out shopping in Atlanta. You know, we've looked at, what, 10 homes already?
at least.
Yeah, so, you know, you compare the different houses. We've already got a couple picked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's exactly what buyers do. They comparison shop. They're going to take a look at your home. They're going to look at the features and benefits that you have in your home. Then they're going to go and compare it with similar homes that have recently sold
Right.
or are currently on the market.
Okay.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Great. So let's say for an example, you guys are going to buy a new car. And one dealership in town has the car that you really like for $40,000. You go and find another dealership in town, it's got the very same car that you guys like
Right.
for $40,000, but it's got a CD player and fancy rims.
Okay.
Which one of those two has more value, Gordon?
Well, I mean, the one with the extra stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You asked Mr. Gadget Man, though, you know.
I'm the gadget guy.
He's
Yep.
the gadget guy.
Exactly.
So, Ann, let's say that first dealership puts the car on sale with the one that has no CD player and rims
Right.
for $30,000. Which one of those two now has better value?
Sorry, Gadget Man, you know.
That's penny pincher. Yeah.
Yeah, I know we'd go for the lower one, for sure. Yeah,
Because you could do a whole heck of a lot with that 10 grand, can't you?
Yeah.
that's right.
Absolutely. So you can see that if we want to increase the value, we can either A, lower the price,
Okay.
or B, have more features and benefits for the same price. Makes sense?
Yeah,
Sure.
right, yeah.
So unless you're planning to add anything more to your home, at this point, Gordon, are you planning to add any more features and
I mean,
benefits?
do you think we need anything else?
Not at all.
I mean, I wasn't planning on it.
Great.
Okay.
Then guess what we're left with, guys?
The price, I
Price.
suppose.
Price.
Yeah.
It's the
Good.
only issue.
Well, that's easy.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the comparative market analysis. And let's take a look at Fantasyland here first.
Okay,
This is the first home here.
okay.
It's pretty much just like yours, right,
Right.
Ann?
Yeah,
How many bedrooms?
4,
Baths?
3 baths,
Square foot?
2,400, yeah.
Look what they're priced at.
340,
Yeah, you guys want 300, right?
yeah.
Okay, great. Look how long it's been on the market.
Oh, 135 days?
Yeah.
Is that normal?
You know, I'm glad you asked that because, no, our average among the board of 3,200 realtors that we have here in our area, the board average is 98 days.
Okay.
But when you go ahead and list with me, my average is 45 days.
Oh,
So,
I like that a lot.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that would get
Little
us
bit better.
on time,
Yeah,
wouldn't it? Perfect.
exactly.
So let's look at the second one here in Fantasyland. This home, just like yours, right? 4 bedrooms, 3 baths.
3 baths,
2,800 square feet.
exactly.
Look where they're priced.
365.
Look how long they've been on the market.
Wow. Why are they sitting on the market so long?
They're in Fantasyland.
Yeah.
That's not going to get you to Atlanta together as a family, right?
No.
No.
No, we need to be sold.
All right.
Here's the third one here. Similar home, right? 5 bedrooms, 3 baths.
Yeah.
Look where they're priced.
Wow.
359. Well, this is good. I mean, we're only
It's-
thinking like 320s,
I'm-
you know?
I think we're right on track.
Yeah.
Talk about
Yeah,
Fantasyland.
this is helpful.
Great. Okay, let's go to reality, because you guys already told me that you wanted to spend your time in reality, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
And the goal is to get together as a family to Atlanta.
right.
That's
Okay.
exactly right.
So let's look at reality.
All righty.
This home here, just like yours, right?
Yep.
How
4
many-
bedroom, 3 bath.
Yep.
Same square footage.
Same square footage. Look what they sold for, Ann.
280.
280.
Wow.
I know this house. This is the one around on the corner.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
It was the
that's
dump.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's in your neighborhood. So this one here too. How many bedrooms?
4 bedroom, 3 bath.
3 bath, right?
Same. Seeing a
Square
pattern?
footage,
Look what this one sold for.
300.
Yep. This was a little better than yours.
Better?
In what
Yeah.
way?
You know, they've redone the kitchen. They've put the granite countertops in, the 42-inch maple cabinets.
Okay.
Yeah, the stainless steel appliances.
Well, you know, some people like that, some people don't.
I mean, you know, they may have been desperate too.
Sure.
It's true.
So let's look at the third one here.
Okay.
This one's, again, just like yours, right? How many bedrooms?
4, 3 bath.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look what they sold for, Ann.
270. What was wrong with that house?
Absolutely nothing. It sold in just 12 days.
Wow.
Well, that's good, but
Yeah, but
I mean,
you know, they probably priced it to give it away, or they were desperate, or you know,
exactly. I
something
mean-
happened there, I'm sure.
Well, now that you guys have seen Fantasyland and you've seen reality,
Right.
what price do you guys feel like we should use to create value in the eyes of a buyer and get someone to choose to buy your home versus the competition?
well, I mean, we had discussed listing it like at 325,
Yeah.
right?
It
And
sounds,
then,
it sounds like that would be right on target.
give us some negotiating room, try
Yeah.
not to go below 300 maybe.
Yeah, that's our goal,
Yeah.
to get to 300. We've got a plan, we've got, a certain type of house that we want to buy when we get to Atlanta.
Exactly.
And so we're really thinking 300.
Okay. Well, I've got to ask you, specifically, what price do you absolutely have to have in order to make this move to Atlanta together?
Well, I don't want to be
300.
300, yeah.
Yeah.
So, specifically, why do you feel like your home is worth, in this case, $25,000 more than your competition?
Well,
we love this house,
Yeah.
and we just feel that, somebody else will come in here and, see in it what we do. Gordon will tell you that anybody that comes here,
yeah.
they fall in love immediately.
Instantly.
And
Yeah.
they always say we have the best location in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
By far.
Without
by far.
question.
Right.
And you see the way this house looks, it looks like this all the time.
That's
She's
right.
an immaculate housekeeper.
That's right.
And she is. I've got to tell you, I compliment you on your housekeeping.
Thank you.
And the truth is that all of the comparable properties that we looked at here are all right in your same neighborhood. So they all have the exact same features and benefits that you do.
Yeah, but we are the closest to the park. We've got the school right down the street. This location is ideal.
Yeah.
And
And I know that somebody else coming in here, when they're looking for location, they're gonna, appreciate this house.
And you know what? It is a great location. And I have to be honest with you. It's really very disappointing to the two of you, the price of $275.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So let me ask you, is your plan when you get to Atlanta, to purchase a new home?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
of course, yeah.
Okay, you've
yeah.
already said that you've
Yeah,
actually done
we've
some
been out
comparison
looking.
shopping,
Right,
right?
looked at several.
Yeah, exactly.
So, honestly, you're looking at two very similar homes in Atlanta,
Okay.
in the same neighborhood.
Right.
One's over here priced at $275, and the other one is over here at $300,000. Honestly, Gordon, which one are you going to make an offer on?
Well, if I like them equally as well, of course, the lower price one.
Absolutely. Don't you guys feel like the buyers here are just like the buyers like you up in Atlanta?
I see your point.
Yeah.
So I'm going to strongly recommend that we go ahead and get started tonight at $275. Will you guys go ahead and sign the contract with me at $275?
Well, we don't want to start out there. I'd like to be at least 300.
Yeah.
Okay, if it doesn't sell in a little while, we can talk.
Yeah, then we can always come down.
Yeah.
So what I hear you saying is that you want to start at $300,000 and leave a little bit of room for negotiating, right?
That's right.
Okay. Have you guys thought about the problem that that's going to cause for you?
What kind of problem?
Yeah.
Well, see, buyers are not even going to take a look at your home if they feel it's overpriced.
Okay.
You guys do want to get to Atlanta together as a family, right? By the end of March?
That's what we would prefer. It doesn't have to
Yeah,
happen.
exactly.
But that's what we would prefer, yes.
So, again, $275 is the right price to do that. Will you and Ann go ahead and list your home with me for $275 today?
Well, what about the,
Well, we may, it sounds like we may need to, maybe
talk, and we've got two other agents we're talking to
talk
tomorrow.
it over, yeah.
And I think after we've had a chance to talk with them and compare what they've had to say to what you've had to say, it'll kind of help us to decide if that's definitely the way to go.
Yeah, you've made a good point. I see where you're coming from on that, but since we've got the other two people coming, then that'll give us time to, kind of think about it as well.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that you do want to talk to those other two agents. And I got to be honest with you, Ann and Gordon, I'm not here to tell you that I'm the only agent here in town that can get your home sold, because there are other agents that can do it.
Okay.
But you know what the truth is? There's a whole lot more out there that can't. And reality is you only need one, right?
True.
That's true.
Right?
Right.
I'm here. I'm ready to go to work for you guys. Go ahead and sign the contract and put me to work.
Well, what about the two that we're supposed to talk to tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, you sound really confident, but, you know, we've kind of committed to, you know, these 2 agents. I feel like, you know,
I hate to do that.
yeah.
I know, and I understand it, and I understand you want to keep your promise to those 2 agents, and I don't mind doing this at all. I don't mind calling those 2 agents up and canceling the appointments, because I mean, really, they're going to be taking their time preparing and getting ready and coming out here to spend time with you and spending time with you, and ultimately, you know, you may not list with them. So why don't, you know, do you guys feel like I can sell your home?
Oh, I definitely think you could sell the home. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
So, great. Since we're all in agreement, go ahead and sign the contract and put me to work today.
You good with it?
You know, it would be nice to get going on it. I mean, you
Happy
know.
wife's a happy life.
Go ahead and sign.
All right.
Let's do it. Very good. Nice job, Wendy.